collective, and welcome to my channel, NUBODI. I am Latriviette, and I will be doing a general reading for the collective audience today. If you are new to my channel, welcome. Thank you for joining me. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. If you are a returning subscriber of mine, welcome back, and thank you for your support. Do hit the like button, though. It does help out the channel. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Just want to remind folks to use your discernment when watching tarot readings. This is a collective reading. Not everything in this reading will resonate with you or pertain to you. Maybe nothing in this reading pertains to you. Take what applies, let the rest fly. Take responsibility for your own health and well-being, people. So I'm going to ring my singing bowl now, clear my energy, raise my vibrations so that I'm able to get a clear and accurate message for you and for me. Here we go. All right, now let's get into a happy Wednesday. Happy Wednesday, people. I hope everyone's having a great day, afternoon, evening, whatever it is for you when you receive this message. Overall energy, all must have prizes. Trying to please everyone. Talking nonsense. It's time to talk sense. Talking nonsense is in the reverse. All must have prizes. So somebody's trying to please everyone. In doing so, they lose sight of themselves. Somebody's not talking sense right now. It's card number 13. 13 reduces to 4. 4 is about structure and stability. Somebody's been just doing things to please other people, maybe to keep a roof over their head, food in their mouth, but it's not what they wanted to do. Somebody was talking nonsense about it. I want to read some of what it says. Found it interesting. So trying to please everyone, it says trying to keep everyone happy, treating everyone as equals, and rewarding those who have not worked hard. Playing nice, wanting to please. So somebody's just doing something just to be doing it. They don't even, it's not in their heart what they're doing. Talking nonsense says backing down at the moment of truth, running from confrontation. Somebody's just doing whatever because they don't want that smoke, but it's not something that they want to do. Allowing someone to intimidate them. An inability to find the courage within. So somebody's just doing something. They could be afraid of someone else. They could be afraid to speak their truth because of the consequences of speaking up for themselves. So let's get into this energy. Holy Spirit, what do we need to know about this energy, please? And thank you. Healer. So we have healer in the reverse. Someone's not a healer. They could be faking healing. Faking healings. They could be doing it or saying that they're a healer to please other people or to make money, but they're not a healer. It's not even something that they want to do. Mature woman. So you got a mature woman out here faking the funk, faking like she's a healer and she's not. So mature woman doesn't talk about, in this instance or this energy, it's not about maturity level. This is an older woman. So I'm going to give 40 and up. Could be 50 and up, 60 and up. This is a mature woman out here faking the funk. But she's doing it to please people. Maybe at some point people respected her. Work, labor, efforts in reverse. So whatever she's been working on is not producing any fruit. Faking healing could endanger people's lives. She wanted to communicate with you, collective. Got hello. Jealousy and envy. So we have jealousy and envy in reverse. Maybe you are a healer, collective. Maybe you do Reiki, crystal healer, herbalist, whatever type of healer you are. You may not even be any of that. There's different ways to heal. Your laughter could be healing. If this person is jealous of you and envious of your abilities, your skills, but they won't tell you that and they don't want people to know that. They can be jealous that you're a healer and they are not, telling people that they are a healer. They're not even in alignment. All their chakras are off. They're out of balance. They can be jealous that your chakras are in alignment and balance. They want that to change. This just popped out. It's not going to change. Maybe what they want to change is the fact that they are unable to heal. It didn't come out yet, but this person can't heal themselves. Let's get some zodiacs. We got who is this? Pisces. We got Pisces, Aquarius. I'm sorry, Pisces, Sagittarius, and Libra. Pisces, Sagittarius, and Libra. You could be one of these signs, or you could have one of these signs somewhere in your chart. If you don't have your chart, I'd suggest you get that. Holy Spirit, what do we need to know about this mature woman as it relates to the collective? Please and thank you. Judge. We got Judge in the reverse. Judge in the shadow attributes talks about offering only destructive criticism, misusing business, legal, or criminal authority. This woman's going to jail. This woman's going to prison. Faking like they're a healer. That's misusing business. That's misusing their authority. Offering only destructive criticism. So as a healer, they would offer destructive advice to someone, guiding them in the wrong direction. They're going to jail, they're going to hell. Slave. This person works for somebody else. Slave in the shadow attributes talks about giving your willpower to an external authority out of fear of making your own choices. That was the first card out. People pleasing. Unable, talking nonsense, unable to voice your opinion. Somebody works, this woman works for somebody else. Or doing the work for somebody else. They're not even their own boss of themselves. Femme fatale in reverse. Femme fatale in the shadow attributes talks about inappropriate use of sensuality, attachment to money and power. They're only faking the funk as a healer for money. That's the in thing to do now. And I put in quotes because it's not an in thing to do. People who really do this and really have the calling to do it, they're not doing it for money. They do it because they love doing it. This person don't love doing it. That's not their calling. Monk or nun, this person presents themselves to be in that nun-like energy, like selfless devotion and dedication to spirit, but they are not. That's why they were getting the respect of the community, because they presented themselves to be this pure of heart person, and they're not. Misusing their abilities, skills in the spiritual community. We got mediator in the reverse in the shadow attributes. Mediator in the shadow attributes talks about negotiating with an ulterior motive or a hidden agenda, either personally or professionally. So they're always out for something. Always a hidden agenda when dealing with this person. We got teacher, the bottom of the deck. So they could be teaching people something in the spiritual community, but their teachings are fake, or they're not genuine. There you go. Holy Spirit, what do we need to know about this energy as it relates to the collective, please and thank you? Rejoice in celebration. Somebody's about to celebrate. That's the Three of Cups energy. 3 often talks about groups. What are we celebrating, collective? I meant to say Holy Spirit. Holy Spirit, what are we celebrating, please? The power. Celebrating the fact that you have the power, collective. With great power comes great responsibility, says Uncle Ben. This is Leo energy. Strength. So you can be celebrated for your strength in all of that you have gone through, collective. Some people may know of your challenges and obstacles that you had to go through or that you went through. You didn't have to go through them. They were unnecessarily put in your path. We got mental conflict in the reverse. So you have mental conflict, strength, and power. Mental conflicts in the reverse. They try to have you all in your head. This femme fatale try to have you all mentally and emotionally unstable. You're being celebrated because you didn't allow that to happen. The strength and the power that you have, you overcame these tactics. It's card number 2. 2 is about partnerships and unions. So this could be an ex for someone, or an ex can be involved with this mature woman who tried to have you all in your head, confused and bewildered and discombobulated, because they're jealous and envious of your healing ability, but the fact that you are in alignment, your chakras are in alignment, you got the power and the strength. They're jealous of you. They don't have that. They could be losing power. They could be losing strength. Wisdom. Mental conflicts in reverse. You got wisdom here. Wisdom's the Hierophant card in traditional tarot. So you could be a religious leader of some sort in your own right. You have the wisdom, the knowledge. It's card number 5. 5 is about change. You have the wisdom to make some changes in the world or in the community. Community being neighborhoods and things like that. That's why you was too strong for this mental conflict that they were trying to send you. You're being celebrated. Wish fulfillment. They try to block your blessings. Try to block your blessings and your manifestations. They don't want things coming to fruition for you. They don't want you to be supported. You had rejoice in celebration and wish fulfillment in the reverse. They didn't want you celebrating. They didn't want you to have anything. Got solitude in the upright. Solitude is a hermit card in traditional tarot. They wanted you alone. But being alone for you is different than being alone for them. What they intended for you to be alone, it didn't happen that way. You might have been alone. You might have had friends and family walk away from you. Co-workers walk away from you. Lovers walk away from you. That solitude only elevated you. It's card number 9. Things are coming to fruition. Things are coming to fruition for you because you went into solitude. They did you a favor. Holy Spirit, what else do we need to know about this energy as it relates to the collective, please and thank you? You are the divine feminine. Can't see that. Divine feminine. Card number 6. Balance. Harmony. Peace. You're about to celebrate. And people are about to celebrate the divine femininity in you, collective. Somebody tried to hide that. but it wasn't fated to happen. Fate is in the reverse. That wasn't the life that you are living, collective, divine feminine, divine masculine, regardless of gender, in the collective now. That wasn't the life you were contracted to have. And your sacred contract, that wasn't what you were supposed to go through. You went through that in addition to what you were supposed to go through. And you're about to be celebrated for it. Card number 49. Someone could be born in 1994. Someone could be 49. 49 reduces 13. 13 reduces to 4. Structure and stability. It's in the reverse. They wanted your structure and stability to be tanked. They wanted you to crash out. They wanted you to not have a place to live, not have a place of peace. They didn't want you to have freedom. They didn't want you to have your autonomy. They tried to take that away from you. But that wasn't fated to happen. Sacred contract. Void, null and void. Sacred contract is in reverse. So whatever contract you had with these people or this person, this mature woman, it's done. It's done. They did some things, whether in the spiritual, the physical, or both, that null and voided this contract. You held up your end of the bargain. You were you are the divine feminine, regardless of gender, divine feminine, divine masculine. Whatever your contract was with this individual, this mature woman, you've held up yours. You're done. It's card number 7. 7 is about reflection, introspection. They did some things without thought. They did some things impulsively that wasn't meant for you. You weren't supposed to go through that. That wasn't in your contract. Sacred contracts in reverse. It's done. You honored your contract. You could be getting a new contract, a new life, new lease on life. Initiation. So they didn't get initiated. They did not have the wisdom that they needed to honor this contract. They didn't honor their contract. They don't get initiated. You don't grow, you don't go. This happened in my earlier reading today. So it's really serious about what's going down here. Somebody does not get initiated, and that could be the physical or the spiritual or both. It's card number 54. Somebody could be 54, somebody could be 45. 54 reduces to 9. Things coming to fruition. It's a negative. They didn't honor their contract. They didn't honor their contract. They didn't honor the contract with you. They don't get that initiation. That wasn't supposed to happen. Ooh, sucky. In the hand, protected by the universe. It's in the reverse. They didn't honor their contract. They didn't honor their contract with you. They didn't honor their own sacred contract. They didn't get initiated, and they're not protected. What did I say? They did something either in the physical or the spiritual that cost them this initiation. They're not protected by the universe. It's card number 31. 31 reduces to 4. 4 is about structure and stability. Their structure and stability is not protected. This is their structure. This is their home, their temple. Their body is their temple for their higher self, their spirit. Lost my train of thought. Their soul, their inner child, they're not protected. You do not want to not be protected in these spiritual streets or these physical streets. What happens in the spiritual? What happens in the spiritual trickles on down to the physical. So if they're not protected in the spiritual, they're not protected in the physical. What does that look like? Oh, that could look a lot of ways. Your health is a gift. A lot of people didn't wake up today. If you've been watching the news or paying attention lately, there's people dropping left and right. And these are not even older people, 80s, 90s. No, these are people in their 50s, 40s. There's a influencer I saw today. I think she was 24. She passed away. Wheel of Fortune. Ooh, what's going on here? Wheel of Fortune at the bottom of the deck. Let's get some tea on this mature woman, see what she got going on. We got Green with Envy at the bottom of the deck. I don't know if you can see that. Some days is good light, some days is not good light. Holy Spirit, what's the tea on this mature woman? What do we need to know about this mature woman, please and thank you? Appendage, entity, demon. So she got an entity attached to her, but she don't want people to know that. Or maybe she's not aware that she has an entity attached to her. But it's on her. Some people don't know that they have entities attached to them. Other people do. Especially the ones that dibble and dabble in the dark arts against other people. It's one thing to dibble and dabble in the dark arts for yourself. You know, some people, they sign their soul away for fame, fortune, status, power. So they already know what they gave up. Other people do it unconsciously and don't know that they had that monkey riding their back. You have a Libra involved. You could be a Libra. This is Libra in the upright. You could be a Libra. Irate. So this mature woman is irate. It's in the reverse. She doesn't want people to know that she's angry and furious. Got looking like an angry bird. Things are not going her way. She's jealous and envious of your ability to heal. What did I say? The first card out was healer, and I said somebody might not be able to heal themselves. She got a demon on her back. She got an entity or something attached to her that she can't heal and get off. Ain't no spiritual bath gonna get rid of that. Okay. So we got addict here. So this mature woman could be an addict, and take it as it resonates. An addict doesn't necessarily have to be derused in alcohol or potty favors. It could be gambling. It could be sex. It could be a lot of things. But this person is an addict. But the other three, the derused, the alcohol, and the sex, will definitely get something attached to them. What else, Holy Spirit? What else do we need to know about this mature woman as it relates to the collective? Please and thank you. So this mature woman could have some baby mama dramas. It could be with you could be the baby mama. She could be the baby mama. She could have drama with somebody else's baby mama. But at any rate, she's trying to maintain face. Like things are not bothering her. She's got a lot going on. Player from the Himalayas, so she could still be trying to play the field. The entity the entity attachment to her could have her thinking that that's how she feeds the entity, through sex. This mature woman mocked you, maybe called you a fake healer, but secretly they were jealous of you, that you can heal. How do they know that you can heal? They could have, excuse me, secretly sent you illnesses, could have did things to get you to be sick, and you healed every time. This mature woman could be on the fence with their sexuality. We got on the fence here. We got Frenemies at the bottom of the deck. So this mature woman doesn't necessarily have to be a relative of yours. This could be an aunt, grandmother, your mother, foster mother, adopted mother, or she just could be a mature, or she could be an older woman who just has animosity towards you because you are a healer. But I feel like this is someone related to you. They got fired from their job. They don't want nobody to know. We got canned. They got canned from their job. They don't want anybody to know. They're shocked. They shocked they got fired. What did I say? You had slave out here. I said this person works for somebody else. This job doesn't necessarily have to be a traditional 9 to 5. They could have gotten fired from being a healer because they were fake. And they're shocked that people are finding out that they are a fake healer. Somebody snitched on them. That's why. You got rat. Somebody snitched on them. They're shocked somebody snitched. They thought they had a solid following of flying monkeys, of minions. This mature woman is bitter, resentful, disgruntled, angry. So they could have gotten fired in the spring season, March, April, May. Spring season just passed. We're coming up on the fall now. What else, Holy Spirit? This person's trying to dig dirt on you. You got dirt digging in the reverse. But it's in the reverse because they can't find anything. They could be blocked from your energy. This is somebody who is we got runner, non-committal. There's something else. Yeah, that they don't commit to. They may have commitment issues. Thus the player energy. Player, entertaining options. So they keep their options open. This is the second time chakras came out in the reverse. This talks about energy. Aura. It says cleanse, protect, and seal off. They got bad aura, which would make sense because their chakras are off. They don't cleanse their aura. They don't cleanse. They're unable to cleanse. Whatever cleanse they were trying to do, it's not getting this entity off them. They got a side dude. They got a side man. So they cheating on the side man? How you cheating on the side man? It says anguish, grief, misery. This person has a lot of emotions that they're going through. You got irate, angry bird over there. They're shocked. They're shocked that they got fired from their job. Excuse me, confirmation. So we got documents in the reverse. They falsified some documents they didn't think anybody would know about. But those documents have been found. We got family at the bottom of the deck. It's in reverse. So their family could have walked away from them, or people they considered a family could have walked away from them. Nothing good. Let's get a closing message here. Holy Spirit, what's a closing message for the collective, please, and thank you. So we have person of water, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. Somebody who's emotionally connected. Could be empathic, intuitive. So this mature woman could be a water sign, flag, achievement, recognition. Somebody who's a water sign could be rewarding you, recognizing you for your achievements, because you got celebration here. It's card number 6, balance and harmony. It's Aries energy. Got family, loyalty, allegiance, support system. So you're about to be recognized. This celebration could be with people who support your goals, your values. It's card number 4, structure and stability. Leo energy. We in Leo season. Kindred spirits. So you can have a new soul tribe coming together who recognize your truth, your success, your victory. Got universe here. Infinite. You're supported by the universe, people. Collective. Scorpio energy. It's card number 7, reflection, introspection. You're being rewarded for the inner work that you've done. We got cabin. Someone's feeling lonely and detached because you're being celebrated. It's card number 3. It's group people. Libra energy. Group of people can feel detached from your energy because you're being celebrated by a different group of people who support you. We got Dear John at the bottom of the deck. So somebody might be getting broken up with. Somebody feels rejected. This person here, this Libra energy, can feel rejected because you're being celebrated and they're not part of the celebration. Yeah, cold hard truth. They're feeling detached and secluded, kept apart because you're being celebrated. It's card number 5. They want that to change. Capricorn energy. Let's get this angel number. 434. Angel number 434 says, pillars. Be a stable force in an unstable world. Change is inevitable, but what remains consistent. Okay, let's start over. Change is inevitable, but what remains constant is your response to it. Your angels call on you to differentiate what you can control from what you cannot control. Brainstorm some ways you can remain in control with your words and actions in times like these. Can't control everything. The only thing you control is yourself and how you respond to it, how you respond to what's being dished out. You're being called to watch your response. I feel like someone's going to try to test you, or someone's going to try and tempt you or bait you. Ha! Thank you, Holy Spirit. Somebody's going to try to bait you into an argument or a fight, or this mature woman here is irate. She's got many emotions, bitter, resentment, disgruntled. She may want to fight you, collective. She's angry with herself and the choices that she has made in life, and she is suffering the consequences of those actions. She wants to take it out on somebody, and that somebody is you. Don't take the bait. Don't take the bait at all. You will be tested. So that is your message, and I thank you for joining me. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.